Hello Seekers, welcome to another episode on Punneit's Astrology, and now Rahu has made its move in the sign of Shatabhisha. I usually make ascendant wise analysis, but you know, because Rahu in Shatabhisha is something innovative, it is something different. So let me make this ascendant wise video also in a very different style. I am going to divide Rahu's video in many parts, and with each part I am going to discuss about only one area of life. So this video is only focused about Rahu's transit in Shatabhisha Nakshatra and its impact on your career. Let's discuss that in detail, but before that, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon so that you don't miss another update. And if you want to take my consultations, you can drop me an email or you can just WhatsApp me. Now, Rahu in Shatabhisha Nakshatra, its general analysis is already made by me, so you can watch the video after this video. It's available, it's already made live on my channel. But now, in this video, I want to bring your attention towards something deep. When Rahu is coming back from Purva Bhadrapada, it is coming back from a other dimension. And it gets entangled in the loop of Shatabhisha, 100 stars, a circle of 100 stars or 100 healers. This is an empty circle. This is a circle which is not a sphere. This is not a circle which is having any, you can say it's more like an orbit around the sun. But what is the Shatabhisha orbiting around? Nobody knows. That's as if the stars are orbiting around a black hole. If I imagine the movie Interstellar, it's the planet that is revolving around the gargantua, the black hole. So Rahu in Shatabhisha is very comfortable, very powerful, extremely powerful, I will say. Because first of all, Rahu is in Aquarius, its own zodiac sign, then it goes in its own nakshatra. Then the nakshatra of Shatabhisha is controlled by Varun Dev, the ocean, the god of the ocean. And then this nakshatra is also controlled by the healing abilities of the world. So when Rahu goes there, the career of people who are healers, psychologists, doctors, physicians, nurses, radiologists, someone who is into anesthesia, someone who treats cancer, someone who treats radiation, who uses radiation as a cure, Rahu will amplify your career big time. On the other hand, Rahu is a path-breaking thought process, something which is disruptive, something which is sudden, sometimes chaotic. So Rahu is going to bring tremendous medical achievement and maybe robotic surgery, remote surgeries, AI-based detection of diseases, more and more gadgets with a lot of softwares managing your health, and maybe your curiosity towards your health will increase. And because this health and pharmaceutical dimension of Rahu is increasing, you will see an advent of technology meeting human body. So don't be surprised if a nanochip becomes very popular. If Vision Pro is the next game of Apple, we are blaming Apple is not producing iPhones in a proper manner. Well, Apple may not be even thinking about that. It may be Rahu in Shatabhisha creating an industry trend. And from where will Rahu create these trends? From these companies? From the corporate giants like Nvidia, Apple, Google, Tesla. And I'm naming them because they are popular brands and they will grow. Rahu, when it goes in Shatabhisha Nakshatra, people who want to enroll in technical degrees, people who want to work in the technology domain, in the domain of AI and machine learning, you will find that you are literally growing. You are literally, things are happening around you and things are fast moving, fast changing, and legacy systems are going away. So if you are still tied up to some legacy say software, legacy website, legacy protocols. Things are going to change. Educational sector will also see a lot of reforms. Now, what is this smoky and shadowy effect of Rahu? See, Shatabhisha ties you down with a circle. Rahu says, let's make a circle a bigger circle. Although this is more introvert, it is technically empty from within, but maybe you will try to find your happiness from a promotion. This Rahu in Shatabhisha will encourage you to find a better job for yourself. It will encourage you to heal yourself through artificial means. So online gaming industry is going to boom like anything. The result is being seen through Nvidia. Online networking is going to boom like anything. You will see startup ecosystem just exploding. People want to do some experimentation in the medical tech. Lot of apps, lot of AI based stuff will come. But you know what will happen? Rahu in Shatabhisha can take you, go round and round and round, and you may end up losing the sharpness, the human skill. Yes, you are using AI. Yes, you are using machine. But remember, Rahu in Shatabhisha Nakshatra is different from Rahu in Aquarius. There is a paradox here. Aquarius is a zodiac sign of expansion, networking. Aquarius is a zodiac sign of, focusing on ability to earn. You can't earn if you're sitting at home. You need networking. You need to be popular. You need to be known. You need to be in a community. You need to be in a company. You need to work with a team. Rahu in Shatabhisha is more a solitary confinement. So a lot of people would prefer hybrid working, work from home, and suddenly you will see that a lot of people will choose self-employment over a job. This can be a wave. Many people will choose to work in smaller shift, and this may make you feel comfortable with a lesser pay, lesser profits, and you would want to go away with the 9-to-5 culture. In many cases, this can be positive, but in majority of the cases, this can disrupt the ecosystem, and this can affect your family. So whenever you are thinking, especially if you have moon, sun, or your 10th lord in Shatabhisha Nakshatra, and if you're planning to quit your job, if you're planning to quit something that is functioning, that is running positively, if you want to break it, think 10 times. Rahu is only encouraging you. Yes, you can use this Rahu to start something new without disrupting your positive environment that is in the present. That is a wise way to manage Rahu. Now, Shatabhisha Nakshatra is very vast, yet limiting. It wants you to explore within a certain boundary. Say, you are more into niche skills. Say, somebody becomes a doctor, but now only wants to focus on, say, dentistry. And in dentistry, only wants to focus on a certain aspect of it. So this aspect-based niche skills will become very popular. People will start opting, especially students will start opting over more dynamic, more hybrid courses rather than the traditional path, traditional courses. And that is what you will see happening more often with Rahu going in this particular nakshatra. And while Rahu is moving in Shatabhisha, you are also going to experience a tremendous shift in your ideology. You might look for areas that will heal you, that will comfort you. So people who are suffering from anxiety, trauma, ADHD, people who are suffering from some sort of psychological disturbances, you will see you will desperately need healing. And a lot of people should consult astrologers, healer, counselors, do some counseling. That will help you. This time is brilliant and no need to go physically. You can do online counseling with anybody you need. I was talking about the same thing. Aquarius is more about networking. Shatabhisha is more about isolating if this is coming And remember, Shatabhisha is completely in Aquarius. What it shows is that even when you are in a team, your individuality matters, your individual efforts will matter. And a lot of people who are an IC, individual contributors in their company, or people with smaller teams will become more successful. People with larger teams may see hiccups, may see organizational shakeups, may see organizational changes coming your way. You may also see a lot of startups going back to the drawing board and starting once again from scratch, and that is totally fine. But you should not take leap of faith. Risk-taking appetite will increase, especially if you have Rahu in the 6th, 8th or 12th house. If Rahu is in the 2nd, you can do anything for money, and that Shatabhisha energy can provoke you into doing a deep dive into the depth of the ocean, thinking you will find pearls. But if you forget your diving suit, you won't find pearls. Now, Rahu is not a pleasant planet. It's a planet of deceit, manipulation, unhealthy competition. That's the true nature of Rahu. So when Rahu kicks in the corporate angle, you might want to shift job because you have been cheated, you are not appreciated, you want to go into a different domain because you have tried a lot in the same pattern for many years and now you want to do a big shift in your life. That is possible with Rahu in Shatabhisha. Say somebody has worked for 20 years in a company, now really wants to switch the company. Rahu in Shatabhisha will give you that opportunity. But the question is, you should be honest to your work and you should be careful about frauds and cheating that can happen with you. For that, you will have to be very aware. Don't forget, Jupiter will come in Gemini on December 5th and will start aspecting the same Rahu. So Rahu has some sort of, Guru's drishti, which is positive, which is good. The air element of the zodiac sign of Aquarius, and Varuna Deva being the ocean, you can see cyclonic storms over oceans affecting the nature cycle. You can also experience tremendous expose from the tech industry, from the aviation, avionics, robotics, space sciences, space war, or some sort of similar thing can be seen. Drone wars can be seen. We are already seeing that. You can say Rahu in Shatabhisha is one leap into the futuristic lifestyle, into futuristic things of life. Now, Rahu can also in Shatabhisha create some sort of wealth that is more online rather than physical. So be very careful there. It can create more of a promise rather than a real product. So lots of startups will pop up, many can fail. So you need to be very realistic in your approach. If you're shifting your job, you have to understand that it is going to affect your future, your family's future. So you need to be very careful while taking any move. Bold decisions can be productive, but only if it is done sensibly. Rahu can affect your senses. Rahu can make you feel that this is the desperate time for you to make a big shift. What if you fall flat on your face? That is the reality. Saturn will teach you in Purva Bhadrapada and Uttara Bhadrapada. So after 28th of November, when Saturn becomes direct, this is going to give you a reality check. So all the illusions are going to break, but Rahu is going to give you another option. Okay, what if one bubble bursts? It will create another bubble. Be very mindful. Rahu can be very helpful in this case, but it can also create an illusion of breaking of illusion. Be careful. Now, traditional industries, jobs will get challenged unless you bring in more technological setup. So if you are more into paper and pen, then if your organization is running on the old school systems, it may break. So you need to have an amalgamation, you need to have a fusion of old ideas and old stability with modern technological advancements. And whoever is ready to change, whoever is ready to adapt, Rahu will help you grow faster than expected. Otherwise, it can create high attrition, loss of revenue, loss of credibility, and you may see that the support from the tech industry may also go away, and we are moving into a more digital revolution, more digitized world, because that is the world where Rahu's AI becomes more powerful. Remember, we are in the yuga of Kali. You will also see that people who are working in the NGOs as a for the social welfare, towards healing causes, towards the poor people, towards the ones who are homeless, that is also going to work a lot. It will grow that humanitarian value in your life. Right? I'm going to talk more about this. There is a special video on my YouTube membership platform, the Divine Circle, and the same video will be uploaded on my Patreon platform, where Rahu is going to act as it is going to give you the best, and this can be proven as a mask. How to detect that? Check that video on my The Divine Circle YouTube membership platform. But overall, if I say that this Rahu's transit is not negative, this is going to give boost in biotechnology, boost in renewable energy, boost in you name a technology, and that can happen. You think about something and that can happen through technology. Technology will also become more and more cheaper, affordable. But the more we are moving towards affordability, we are also coming to a crisis of food. So artificial food may also become very popular, and that does not seem to be the right way forward. So with Rahu and Shatabhisha, on one side we are seeing progress, growth, artificial success, we moving to Mars, we finding new things, we finding cure of the most impossibly cured diseases, life expectancy going higher. But what are we eating on an everyday? What values are we deriving? Because those value system is also going to change. Rahu will give you a better lifestyle, but may take your soul away. Be very, very careful in this case, especially in terms of career. If you are a young person, this can create self-doubt. This can create hunger for hustle, but you are spending time in hustling for what? That you have to remember. So some sort of isolation is also needed. You will see a lot of people opting for visiting ashrams, meditation centers, meditation camps will become popular. So if you are connected to that, your career will grow. And coming to 2026, because Rahu's main effect is in 2026, the entire 2026 is when Rahu is in Aquarius. And if I go with the year 2026, it is the year of Surya, the sun. Now Rahu does not gel well with the sun, although Rahu will find the Surya Rashi, Leo, right in front of Aquarius. Ketu being placed in Purva Falguni Nakshatra. Rahu's Shatabhisha energy is also going to give you great success in the online streaming, digital streaming platform. So if you want to build your own YouTube, or if you want to start a YouTube channel, well, I think this is the time. Online learning, online education, online collaboration, softwares which are bringing online team support, digital world, digital space, augmented reality, all that is going to become a known phenomena if it is unknown to you till now. Okay, now quickly adding to the career for different ascendants. For Aries, Rahu wants you to go digital in the digital network. If you do digital marketing, or if you're connected to something that is more into IT and communication, you will become more successful. For Taurus, Rahu is in your 10th house, and 10th house Rahu in Shatabhisha is very good for career that is related in healing an economy, like if you're a policy maker, or if you are an underwriter, if you are somebody who is in the medical practice, if you have private chambers, if you're basically self-employed, it will help you a lot. For Gemini, Rahu is in the 9th house. So if you are a spiritual guru, wellness teacher, if you are into somebody who is into niche skills, if, so for example, you teach history, or you are an archaeologist, or if you are somebody who is going out of the usual way, or if you are doing something that your family has never done, you will become successful. If you're a Cancer ascendant, Rahu is in the 8th house. You have to do something that you have never tried before. This is a drastic transformation in your career. You can expect an immediate career change because of this Rahu. If you're a Leo, the Rahu is in the 7th house. Your career change is more associated with your wife, your spouse. And if you're in business, you will have to go tremendous amount of, you can say, hierarchical transformation, and you will see technical challenges coming your way, and you will be forced to introduce new people and new stuff to solve that. You need proper business consultancy. Any step that you take has to be vetted beforehand. For Virgo, Rahu is in the 6th house. The 6th house, Rahu's energy is more associated with healing. So if you're a doctor, if you're into Ayurveda, if you're into wellness, if you're into any kind where you heal people, well, naturally, any product related to healing and pharmaceutical industry will become successful. So if you are connected to that field, good. For Libra, Rahu is in the 5th house. So if you're in the educational sector, if you're in the tech sector, if you are into gaming, online gaming, or if you are into anything that has to do with marriage, event management, you will become very successful. If you're also connected to childbirth, if you're a gynecologist, you will become successful. For Scorpio, Rahu is in the 4th house. Matters related to real estate, especially a person in Mumbai having a real estate in Dubai, good. Foreign exchange, foreign real estate, something who collects a lot of collectibles, or you invest your money in some other people's company, you will become more successful. With Rahu in the 4th house, it is more like you are at home, but you are working remotely. For Sagittarius, Rahu is in the 3rd house. This is more about preaching, online education, people working in Zoom, Google Meet, people taking online conferences. You are online present. If you're an influencer, if you're in social media, you will become very successful. If you're an acupuncture therapist, healer, or if you're a nail artist, you will become successful. For Capricorn, Rahu is in the 2nd house. The 2nd house Rahu is more aligned towards food, banking. So if you're in the banking sector, if you're in the restaurant and hospitality sector, you will become very, very successful. From the healing perspective, if you are an ENT, if you're a dentist, you will become, you will see good clients coming your way. If you're an Aquarius, Rahu is more about physical transformation, maybe looks, maybe if you're an hairstylist, if you are more as a fashion designer, if you are more as a psychologist, if you're a counselor, Rahu will align you with those places, with that career. You can do something in there. For Pisces, Saturn restricts you, but Rahu frees your mind. So you will think a lot, but technically, wherever you are, you will continue being there. To move to a different career, you will have to shift to a different place. So the shift of career is going to be huge. But if you're connected to hospitals, if you're connected to asylums, if you're connected to vehicle, aviation, transportation, something which is of a remote place, accessing inaccessible places, career is going to be bright for you. Export and import is the way to go. Now I have made a video. Now in this career video, I want to bring your attention towards some of the politics that can happen, some of the behind the scene things that can happen, because in Shatabhisha, everybody is under the influence of Shatabhisha Nakshatra. Everyone wants the best out of them. Everyone wants to change their domain. Also, Rahu in Shatabhisha may provoke you to take more and more basically pop-up pill solution. People will also see that online gambling will improve. It will become very popular. Stock trading, certain stocks going very high and then collapsing big time. Whenever something seems to be very lucrative, be careful. Don't over invest. But they won't get real spiritual guide. So they will believe anything that is a little transformative as spirituality. The more real you are, the more timeline based you are, the more you prioritize your life and the more you connect with. We'll meet you in the next video with a different type of analysis with Rahu's transit in Shatabhisha and affecting your relationship. Saturn video is also going to come soon, so subscribe so that you get notifications. Also follow me on Instagram, and if you want to book any Rahu Shanti Puja, do let me know.